Hey everybody, welcome back to another round of Canje Plays, and today we are going to be getting into we're getting back to Cthulhu Death May Die. It's been a while since I played this one. I still love this game, I still have it all, and I did go all in on the upcoming Fear of the Unknown stuff, so it's going to be good. But it's going to be a good time. We're going to play some games, we're going to have a wonderful time dying, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Hey Yogi, what's going on? Kanji will die. Yes, potentially. There's a high potential rate for that. So before we get in, I just want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're not just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful cozy playthrough. Cozy is the word. Cozy. Uh, Wonderful. I mean, that's a thing that could happen in this playthrough. um, let's see. Yes, I did go all in on the. I have everything from season 1, season 2, and the initial Lost episodes. I did go all in on the second campaign to get everything else, and I think the Game Steward was having a sale, like a weird sale, so I got the comic book one. So I got those investigators, and then I did get the investigators for Dark Providence. So I should have all the Cthulhu Death May Die stuff inbound, but we'll see how it shakes out. There is a lot of investigators in this game, so I will not be spoiled, or should I say I am spoiled for choice. So we'll see how it goes. All right. We want to get into this. We want to have a good time. Let's get down to the table, but why is that showing up? Okay, but I will show you, I have player dashboards. I do have some bling for this game. It's not a lot of bling, but it's cool bling, and it's actually needed. I like functional bling, and let's get down to the table, show you my functional bling. So here we are at the table. This is the functional bling. So as you can see, the player dashboards. So and you can actually probably see my in the reflection, but when the game came out, if you back the Kickstarter, Command said, "Hey, we've got these plastic things that you can put on for your player dashboard," and they were garbage. It was like this cheap piece of plastic that they skimped on. And it wasn't that great. Let me pull this off. So when you get the game, and I'll even lift this up so you can see more of it. So when you get the game, you got this, which is the player dashboard. It told you a little bit about the character at the bottom, and then just kind of their board, which is the main one you play with. But then it came with like this. I don't even. It's over there, and I try to forget that it exists. But it came with this, like, they really skimped on the plastic dashboard. It'll work. It's functional. It does what you need. You don't need it at all. You can just say, okay, I'm just gonna put my stuff here and move as I go. So I'm not saying that I just think that it wasn't an attractive dashboard. It did what it needed to do at the time, but it was probably like, did not cost them more than a penny, maybe. I did find online this company called Lugu Shop, which I'll show you their website in a second, but they came out with these lovely dashboard, and this is this nice soft foam that's on here, that you get. You take it, you put it in here, you put your cards in here, it fits perfectly, and then you get this acrylic, this nice thick acrylic piece. Flip it over this way, and then you get to put it right on there, and this stuff fits in really, really well. And the developer who created this did an amazing job. As you can see, it doesn't shift much unless you put a lot of force to it, but it just kind of keeps things in place as you play, so things won't shift around, and it'll be straight up. Their shop, because I think they did a really good job of it. No, it's not. That's this, and it's this. So their shop here just kind of shows how it sets out. If you click on this, you'll see them doing the shake test of the game, and it does come with you can buy 4 of them, and it comes with this dice tray box that's really cool. But that's what they look in. Each one has a different gray old one at the bottom that you can pick, which I think is pretty slick. So anyway, if you are interested, yes, I do have this. It did come with all four of them, and all four came in this dice tray. And I believe you can order it with the dice tray or without it, I think. Yeah, you could order it with the dice tray or without it, and they'll just send you the four. I just got all of them. But as you can see, it has the different great old ones on each one that you can pick and choose for each investigator to make them unique. Anyway, uh, this is US cost, so if you're outside the US, do the conversion as necessary. But yeah, this is on Etsy, and this is Lugu Shop. So this is where my dashboards. The link is in the description below if you are interested. But yeah, those are the dashboards that I'll be using. So check those out. They have, I know they have a Street Masters like Insert and a couple other games. So just check them out. See if there's something that's relevant to your interests. If not, don't even worry about it. Just enjoy gaming. But this I blinged out because I think this is just a nice addition, and it doesn't take up a lot of board space. So it's very clear what's on there. Anyway, we're talking about Cthulhu Death May Die. We're talking about what we need to get to. Yeah, they worked, and that's why I was like, you don't feel like you have to get it. If you got those from the Kickstarter, they worked. I just didn't think they were pretty, and that's just me. So we're going to be getting into episode 3 of which comes in these boxes here. That you get these small boxes per episode, and it's just kind of episode 3, Dance Macabre, that sets up, and it comes with everything that you need in that for the setup. So our setup basically for Dance Macabre is, so these tokens, you're at a ball and you have to find the investigators who are trying to summon the Great Old One, stop him, then stop the investigator, stop the Great Old One once it is summoned. It's weird. But basically you'll get these tokens. It tells you how to set up the board with the board numbers on there. It tells you basically, so this is 2 floors. It tells you what gates to use, the stairs, the starting space, and the starting monsters that you're going to need. And then these are the ball goer tokens. So shuffle face down, 2 sorcerers among the 10 on the first floor and 2 among the 8 on the second, which I've already done. I have no idea where they are. And then you get this waterfront and ballroom, but you get the set where those are because I'm assuming cards will make that be what it is. And our story. Here we go. A fancy dinner party with masked dancers and featuring exotic animals from the Orient. Oh, to be rich and pointless. But this time, a cult is in attendance using the dance to blend in and set up the summoning. I think I want them to summon the Great Old One. Anyway, we've got to find the sorcerers and kill them before they use the dancers as the first course. Hey, Rory, happy Easter, happy Easter. I have this out on my table trying to get through Season 1 so I can play Season 2. One of my all-time favorites. Yeah. Ooh, milestone chat. Oh, yeah, milestone. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Milestone chat. Love you, Derek. Love you too, man. That's awesome. All right, so what is our job in this? Let the Great One summon. We need to disrupt the ritual, so get all 4 sorcerers face up in the waterfront space. When the Elder One advances, turn face down any sorcerers in spaces with face down ball goers. Shuffle all face down ball goers together and so basically when it advances, reshuffle because they go hiding in the crowd. Okay. Special rules. When an effect kills a face down ball goer, turn it face up. If it is a dancer, discard it. If it is a sorcerer, keep it face up. After the ritual is disrupted, remove all ball goer tokens from the board. Ignore any effects that would affect those tokens from now on. Okay. Alright. And then we have our actions. So interrogate. Turn over up to 2 face down ball goer tokens in your space. Keep any sorcerers face up and turn back any dancers face down. Okay, so it's a game of memory. And you don't have to reshuffle them, thank goodness. The ball goers. So usher ball goers. Move 1 ball goer token, including sorcerers in your space up to 2 spaces away. Okay, so I can clear stuff. I think that's what that means. So I can usher them or I can interrogate them. And I can move one Balgor token, including sorcerers, in your space. Oh, so I can make sure I always know where they are. Okay, I got it. All right, so that is that. I'm going to keep that close. Our episode monsters are going to be deep ones. They will roll a green and a black because sanity. If it deals any wounds, summon a deep one in its space. The new deep one doesn't attack this turn. That's not fun. And then we have a hunting horror that has 4 health. If the hunting horror survives an attack, the attacker loses 1 additional sanity. It's thematic. It's thematic. Yeah, it would suck if the Great Old One made you shuffle them, but I think it does. Our Great Old One, because you can mix and match on this game, and that's one of the reasons why I really love this game, is that you can mix any Great Old One with any episode to make it wildly replayable. We're going to be going with Haster is going to be who they're trying to summon, the King in Yellow. So cultists are going to be, so this is the Elder One's minions. Cultists are going to have 2 health. They're going to roll 2 greens, and they worship Haster. Then Haster's disciples roll 3 greens. If this deals you any wounds, choose one. Take a yellow sign token, or summon a cultist in this space. It doesn't attack you this turn. Cool. And then finally, our big bad, Haster. So we're at stage 1. So it says when Haster advances, you gain a yellow sign token. Summon 1 Haster disciple of the at the nearest gate and 1 cultist at each of the other gates. Lots of things to keep track of for this big bad. So Haster's here unpainted, which I'm assuming I'm going to get grief for soon. But we have some painted minis on here, but not all. Not all. I'm going to change this base to red. I think I would prefer the cultists in red. The other setup we have to do is we have to give ourselves some weird Arkham Sanitarium card that tells us that we're sick in the head. Haster's disciples suck. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Barrett. What's going on? Happy Easter, man. Alright, so our investigators are going to be Sister Beth. And Sister Beth's crazy card will be Hypochondria. So take 1 stress for each wound you have. If you have no wounds, heal all of your stress. Don't count wounds on companions. So that is going to be her problem. She has high strung, so basically when making an attack, any roll, I could count, I'll put that there, I could count any elder slithery, any tentacle as 1 success. It also counts as a tentacle as well, which drives up stress, which will drive up her stress. So whenever she hits here, that's gonna, her crazy is gonna activate. She's also got brawling, so gain one of these green dice when attacking a target in your space, which is good to start. And then you have 1 free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. Cool. So that'll work. Yeah, these overlays are on. These I showed them earlier, Mike. They're on Lugu Shop. The link is in the description below. I love these boards. I really do. I think that the designer did a fantastic job. It is so great to have functional bling, and so this is my functional bling for this game. So that's gonna be her. I'm informing. I am not selling. I am informing. I'm being a good information broker, providing you with information on this wonderful dashboard that you can shake it and the stuff doesn't move. Just informing you. Alright, so her crazy is going to be recurring trauma. Keep the last Mythos card any player drew with no summoning symbol near this card until they're shuffled. If there's a Mythos card near this card, play it as... Oh, come on! Boo. That sucks. Oh, why not? I did not add it to cart. Then so she has the kid. She has, if you're in the same space as a gate, monsters and cultists summoned there take wounds equal to half their health rounded up. So she just takes them whenever there's. So if you are in the same space as a gate, monsters and cultists summoned there take a wound. You may attack a target one space away, so she's ranged. And when making any roll, you may count one elder sign as a success. Sweet. And then finally, we've got Morgan. I've got a bad feeling about this. And Morgan's crazy. And we can put these away. Morgan's crazy is going to be... Uh-oh. Short-term memory loss. If you're at full stress, heal all of your stress and discard one discovery card of your choice. If you are not at full stress, take one stress. So you forget why you're stressed out, maybe? So Morgan's gonna have a problem. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be Morgan. If an investigator in your space is attacked, you may redirect the attack to you before the roll. When you run, you may move one additional space, and you have one free reroll when attacked or rolling for fire. All right, zoom back to normal. Okay, ooh, that is not good. I need to figure out that card, that light problem. Let's move you up, and up, and it should not glare here. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, I will be rolling dice. So how this game works for people who've never played it, you take 3 actions per turn. Each investigator takes 3 actions per turn. The game, it's not a we go and then the monsters go. It works that way, but the game responds to you. So each investigator will take a turn. Will take a turn to take 3 actions. You can run, attack, rest, trade, or do one of the episode actions. This is supposed to go up here, but I left it down here so I can read it a little bit better. When you run, you could move up to 3 spaces away. If you move anywhere with a cultist, if I do 1 and then I move again, that cultist is coming with me. So that could be an action to kind of clear some of that stuff. You can attack. You can do this as much times as you have actions. Or you can do a trade when you're in the same space as an investigator, or you could do an episode action depending on what you want to do. Makes sense? When I'm going to do an attempt an attack, I always roll the 4 black dice. If I get any additional bonuses, I get to add a green die, which gives me more successes. On these symbols, this means success. This elder sign symbol, if I have an ability, that means this activates that ability. And then this symbol here is the tentacle that adds stress. Not stress, sorry, that adds sanity, insanity. When you start doing that, you start moving up this track when you start rolling tentacles. No matter who rolls the tentacles, be it the enemy or you increase your insanity. Once you get to these things, they're milestones, which lets you start upgrading abilities. So the crazier you get, the more abilities you get. However, if you go too crazy, you die. How this game works is before the Elder one is summoned, because right now we're in the ritual state, before it's summoned, if any of my investigators die, we lose the game. Just straight up, game over, do not pass go, do not collect $200. If once the Elder is summoned and we're no longer in the ritual phase, now we're in the summoned phase, then if all investigators die, we lose. Simple? Yeah, there we go. It's not a hard game to learn. It is a hard game to play. Just to let you know. So we'll determine who will go. I need to get... Where is my turn order stuff? Here we go. I'll use these. I'll use these to say who's gone when. That will let me know that they've taken their turn, and then I can keep track of everything and not get lost. Okay, so let's put these at the bottom, and we begin first. So we'll have, and you could go, to me, I say you could go in any order you want. It doesn't matter, because the game responds to you, and people usually like to go that and then start going in clockwise order. However, you could do it three-handed, I think. I tried to do 2, and I get slaughtered with 2, Mike. Like, I always get slaughtered with 2. With 3, I have a chance. With 4, my brain breaks. So I think 3 is good enough. Okay. Let's start playing, and as we play, we'll walk through kind of what happens so you can see for yourself. So I'll just give these a quick shuffle. I will shuffle those when the time comes. All right, so first off, we're going to have the kid go first. So you may attack a target 1 space away. This is the only target in line of sight from where we start. So I'm going to roll 3. You may attack. When making an attack roll, I could count 1 elder sign as a success. That cultist has 2 health. So we will. Ooh, I did not. Oh, I saved them. All right, so let's roll. And if I make any bad rolls, it's not my fault. So it's not my fault either, right? Because I'm rolling on Kim's lovely tray that she made for me. Let's see how we're doing. Ooh, I got 2 successes and an elder. So with the elder sign token, I advance this by 1. I then have 2 successes, which is 2 hits on this guy. He dies. That's simple. It's just that simple. Then that was my first action. My second action is I'm going to move 1, 2. And then my third action is I'm going to interrogate. Turn over up to 2 face down ball gore tokens in your space. Okay, so let's do you. That is a dancer. And you. Ah, cultist! First cultist found. So turn over up to 2 face down ball gore tokens in your space. Keep any sorcerer's face up and turn back any dancer's face down. Hooah! Found 1. So that was my 3 actions, right? I attacked, I moved, and then I did an interrogate. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I draw, I draw a Mythos card to see what's going to happen. So that's why I shuffled this up. Let's shuffle it up some more. My group played through this 3-player great game. Awesome, Mark. That is incredible. Yeah, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. All right, this is our Mythos. Let's see what we got. The King in Yellow. Choose 1. Each investigator rolls 1 black die for each yellow sign token they have. They take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity for each tentacle. We don't have any yellow sign tokens. Or, at the end of the turn, advance Haster on the track as if there were... Oh my god. I mean, I could take the top. Hey, Raphael, what's going on? I don't have... It says for each yellow sign token they have. If I don't have any, then I think I have to take the bottom. Yeah, I think I do. I think I have to take the bottom. So, awesome, King in Yellow. Awesome. And this is a non-one, so it says keep the last Mythos card any player drew with no summoning symbol near this card when they're until they're shuffled. So this goes in on her trauma set. Yay! We need to get rid of that card. I need to pull another one. All right. So after that happens, there's a lot of light on that dice. I'm gonna fix that today. After that happens, we then go to the investigate or fight. So if we were in a space with a cultist or a baddie of any sort, they would attack us. Otherwise, we draw a discovery card and see what's going on. So basically, we'll shuffle these up because there's no cultists in our space. Discovery cards are good. I haven't played this in years, but isn't it the opposite cards that get tagged by that disorder? If there's a Mythos card near this card, play it as if you had just drawn it. This disorder, you mean? This gets here. When I get here, that activates. I don't understand the question, Yogi. Sorry. Alright, so we shuffle those up. Let's draw our discovery card and see what we got. We get a choice. Sorry, I didn't... sorry, I didn't grab the champagne, darling, but my wife was near the bucket. Oh, hello. If you have the wife as a companion, discard this card. I do not. Otherwise, you may take 2 stress to clam either the couple or the jewelry. If we get the couple, there's a companion. If you have the champagne or the flask, heal 1 stress at the end of each of your turns. They have 2 health. Or jewelry. When ushering a ball goer, you may move them 1 additional space. I think I'm going to take the jewelry. That might be helpful in some way. And when we take that, we just slide it in here. And oh yes, this thing, this board has it has a slider for this, and it has a stop for both sides. So basically, I can't push it past there. See that? And the same thing for this side. Reread this. Keep the last Mythos card any player drew with no summoning symbols near this card until they're shuffled. Yes. So as if another one comes up, it will replace the card I currently have. Correct. So this doesn't have summoning symbols. Nope. This does not. Here's the bit. I gotta play another turn to show you what I mean. This has no... The summoning symbol will be at the top. So that's why I was like, give me a... I'll show you what that means. I'll show you when the next turn comes. So I get this to build that out. That gets pushed in. Then it says at the end of the turn, so what's next? So we're at the resolve end of turn. So at the end of the turn, advance Hastur on the track as if he were there. So we'll advance him 1 space. And then this says when Hastur advances, I gain a yellow sign token. Yay. Summon 1 Hastur disciple at the nearest gate and 1 cultist at every other gate. So the nearest gate to me is to her. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'll summon you out here. And then a cultist at every other gate. That was an unfortunate card to draw. No, it's all good. Ask any questions you want. We're playing this together, remember? So that is the end of her turn. So you see the game kind of responds to you. So then it is... we probably let Morgan go. See if we could find any cultists down here. I hate that thing. I want it dead. So I can probably attack it twice. It's got 4 frickin' health. Actually, Mary might go because she gains a green die when rolling. So let's let Mary go. Mary might die. So Mary's first action is going to move 1, 2 here. She's then going to attack twice, and she gets to roll a green die. And I get to make a tentacle a success. So let's see how we do. So that's only 1 success. Awesome. Awesome sauce. It's exactly what I wanted. So I just to let y'all know, I found another bling that I'm getting for this game. I don't have it yet. I asked Stephen Kim to print it for me, to 3D print it. But it's really cool what this thing is. Oh yes, I do have a reroll, and I will. I will reroll. But let me get my thought. So I got something coming for this. And what it's going to be is someone on, not on Etsy, but on Reddit, made rings for these that hold dice. So for your minis, you'll be able to put the mini in a ring, and it has like a dice place attached to it that you can put their health on and tick it down, so you don't have to do this, oh yeah, I'm gonna put it right here, and then have to worry about managing that. It'll be with dice. Rerolls. I have one free reroll. The reroll only occurs, it says you have one free reroll when attacked, not attacking. So when this thing attacks me, I get to reroll one of their die, not one of mine. However, I can use stress to reroll a die. So I'm actually going to use 3 stress. 1, 2, 3 to reroll all 3 of these. So let's do that. Cool. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. And I'll take 1 more stress just to see if I can hit this guy again, because, you know, I'm rolling so well. There we go. So that's the second hit. So I've taken all the stress to hit him twice for my first action. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then so it was 1 to move, 1 to attack, and I used all my stress then, and then my third action is going to be to attack again. There we go. 1, 2, and I take 2 more. 1, 2, which, first, we got to resolve this. So I did the 2 damage, which kills him. So he dies. Then I advance that up, which triggers my crazy. It says take 1 stress for each wound you have. If you have no wounds, heal all of your stress. Yeah. Woohoo. Then I get to upgrade one of my abilities. When you attack, you may target any number of figures in your space. Split that. Ooh, that might be a good one. Instead, you may count any number of tentacles as successes. They still count. Yeah, I'm going to advance high strung once. That, because I'm going to be rolling a lot of tentacles, I think that'll work. Anyway, I killed that horrible thing. Yep, I'm good. I'm good. Because I used all my sanity to do that, I couldn't lose any more sanity, so I'm okay. Alright, cool. That ended my turn. At the end of the turn, we draw a Mythos card. This is the summoning symbol. Notice it's at the top of the card, not at the bottom, because the bottom is a side effect. That is the summoning symbol. So if we get 3 of these, then the summoning advances. Each Haster Disciple moves 2 spaces towards you, and then summon a Haster Disciple. Cool. So 1, 2. Oop, I need to reshuffle these. Sorry, I flipped that over incorrectly. Ugh. Come on. There we go. I think that was the only one. And then we're going to summon a Haster Disciple at this gate. And that is this card. We leave that out because it has one of the summoning symbols of the 3 that it needs to advance. And she's in a space by herself, so let's resolve one of these. Cook. You look like you could use something nourishing. You may claim the flask, or you may take 3 stress to claim the cook. The flask, you may discard this card to heal 2 stress and 2 wounds, or you may have one. Ooh, the one free rest action works. I'm going to take this. I can't take 3 stress. I'm out of stress. So I need to claim the flask. And I forgot to do the stress on this one. So I have to take the flask. This one, I was supposed to take 2 stress. So I'll do that to claim the jewelry. And that ends her turn. So Mr. Morgan's turn now. Morgan is going to move 1, 2, 3. Interrogate 1, 2. Okay, so they're not there. And then move again 1, 2, 3. He'll move upstairs. And that'll end his turn. Let's draw a card. So it goes fast. It goes fast. What do we got in Mythos? Oh, come on. Haster Disciple. Each Haster Disciples move 1 space towards you, and then summon a Haster Disciple at the blue gate. So this will move here. Here. And then the blue gate. There. So that is the second symbol. 1 more and it advances. Awesome. Okay. Oh, and we're supposed to, when this advances, gain a yellow disciple. Oh, that's all it does. You stay face up. When the elder one advances, turn each sorcerer in space face. Oh, I need to reshuffle this. Because he did advance, and that was the episode thing. I should have ushered them. I need to not look. Please be face down. Awesome. Okay. All right, so that's when he advanced. That happened. Okay, he moved. End his turn, drew a card, drew a discovery. Tiger. An animal that the emperors of the Far East would use as guardians. Take 2 stress to claim the tiger, or if you do not, claim the ensorcelled condition. When you claim this card, choose a space with any face-up sorcerers and any face-down Balgor tokens. Turn all tokens in that space face down and shuffle them. No. We'll take the tiger and take 2 stress for that. So we'll take 1, 2 stress, and we'll take the tiger. Cool. That's it. That's the game. That's how the game plays. So we'll start back over. Well, she's got somebody in her face, so let's blasty blast and find that person. So she's just gonna roll these 3. So let's kill this disciple with its 2 health. When making any roll, you may count 1 elder sign as a success. I've got the 2 that I need with no stress. You're dead. That's first action. Second action, I'm going to interrogate, because I gotta find this guy again. Yes! Oh my god, I found both! Ah! Okay, so then my third, move 1 Balgor token, including sorcerers, in your space up to 2 spaces away. Ooh, let me isolate them. Okay, so they're both here. So I found 2 of the 4. Okay, so I don't need to search here or up here. I'm going to move you, usher you this way. And that's going to end my turn. So that's 1 fight, 2 interrogate, 3 usher, 1 Balgor token, including sorcerers, in your space up to 2 spaces away. I'll move you there. Okay, that ends my turn. That was actually a pretty good turn. Okay. You need to get up here. Anyway, let's see what happens. If we don't roll, this will be good. Come on. Big money. No whammies. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow signs takes 1 wound. I don't have that, but we'll summon a cultist in blue. And that replaces this garbage card. So we'll put that in discard. That will be... We'll summon a cultist on blue up here. This replaces that card. Thank God, that would have sucked. You're in a space by yourself, so you're going to draw Discovery. Crystal Ball. Of course, they were doing a seance here. You may take 2 stress to claim the crystal ball, or I have to do this. You may take 2 stress to turn over up to 2 face-down ball goer tokens in any space on the board. Keep any revealed sources face up and turn it. Yes, I will take the 2 stress to do that. So 1, 2. And I'll take this one, because the other one is stupid. All right, and let's move you over a little. So we've got that. Hey, Cam. I'm rolling. I'm just to let you know, I'm blaming all my bad dice rolls on you because I'm using your dice tower. All right, so it's going to be you next. You're going to move 1, 2 for your first action. Second, I'm going to usher you here. Let's just keep them separate. And then third action, we just need to find the other 2. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. And I'm done. Operator error. All right, let's see what we're dealing with. So we're going to grab these. What do we got? There's the third one. The nearest hunting horror moves 2 spaces towards you. There aren't any. I killed it, so kiss my butt. There is a deep one that gets summoned in the red. And a hunting horror that gets summoned in the blue. Okay. So deep one summoned in the red. And a hunting horror. Good gravy. It's getting nasty up there. It's getting real nasty. Alright. And 3 occurred. Bing, bing, bing. So we have 3. Which means it will advance. Ooh. Come on. Come on, Astro buddy. You'll advance. When it advances, you gain a yellow sign token. We summon a Haster Disciple at the nearest gate. Yep, that room's getting full. And we summon a cultist at the other 2 gates. It's draw the mythos. Resolve. Keep Elder Sign summoning symbols visible. Resolve special effects. Yep, you're right. It does advance. We're supposed to do the mystery first. All right. We're not breaking anything, but we'll do it going forward. We're not breaking anything, but we'll do it going forward. We then have to flip these over, shuffle them, but we know they're both there, so who cares? And that's it. Okay, then those get discarded. And then we do the mystery. We'll do it going forward, but it doesn't... Yeah, nothing changed, so we didn't break anything. A brightly colored bird set to hypnotize onlookers. You may take 2 stress. I can take 2 stress to claim the peacock, or if you do not, so I can take the 2 stress to do this. 1, 2 on her. And did I forget to take it? Oh, no, I didn't have to take any. Yep, I didn't have to take it for the flask. So we're going to gain the peacock. You may bring 1 ball goer token, whether face down, dancer, or sorcerer, when you're leaving a space. I can drag 1 with me as the peacock hypnotizes them. Sweet. And then we'll go in here. And then I was supposed to trigger the ability. I gotcha. Okay. And that will end her turn. Then we're supposed to resolve this madness. Okay. So let's go to Morgan's turn. Morgan's gonna move 1, 2, 3. Interrogate. 1, 2. Found one. So we found one. So nervous right now. Okay. So what do we have to do? We have to get all 4 sorcerers face up in the waterfront space. We gotta get them all the way out there. What? Alright, so then let's I thought we just had to reveal them. Why is this game so hard? Okay, so I'm gonna move you. I'll move you 1 because that's all I could do. The peacock will help Sister Beth get him out. So Sister Beth probably needs to go first and drag that guy. I should have moved them over here. Ah, well. Okay. Next up, we draw a Mythos card. Yep, because for him. Spooked. Each investigator takes 1 stress for each animal companion they have. For each stress they cannot take, they take 1 wound instead. Each investigator also loses 1 sanity for each ensorcelled condition they have. Okay. So you have an animal. So I take a stress. You don't. You do, so you take a stress. And we don't have any ensorcelled conditions, so we're okay, but you are the first. I think this game is going to get really hard. Okay. That is all 3 of you. We're going to have Morgan go first this time. We need to find the other one. Morgan is going to move Usher and interrogate. Nope. How fast these actions go. How fast these actions go. Okay, well, see what you're gonna do. Summon a cultist, but each cultist moves 1 space towards you. So each cultist. And then summon a cultist. In red. Okay. Mary's going. So it says you may bring 1 Balgor token, whether face up or face down, with you when leaving a space. Okay, cool. What is happening? Then should I just move this person? I think I should, because we know there's 3 there. If we can get the 3, we'll be good. Yeah, let's move, and my peacock can bring you with me when I move. 1, 2. So that's my first action. My second action is I'm going to attack. I could turn, well, it's already a success. So 1, 2, kill this person. Advance that by 1. And I wish you had ranged. I did? Oh, I did. On Morgan. Yep, I did. I can't gain 2 stress, so I have to take this condition. But that monkey would have been cool. There you go. I did. You are correct. Okay. So that was 1, 2. I have 1 more action left. I'm not going to usher him because he could get mixed up with those, and that's going to be annoying. We know these are the 3. We know that. Okay. What can we do for my third action? I'm going to heal stress. Heal 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to heal. I chill with you and heal. Ends my turn. Draw a Mythos card, which is probably going to advance the great old horrible one. Yep, knew it was. Haster disciples move 2 spaces towards you. Oh, fantastic. I'm going to have to fight. All right. So let's, there's going to be a lot of fighting. So 1 here. 1, 2, 1, 2. And that's it. And then summon a Haster disciple at the red gate. That's the third. We'll hang on to that. Follow the proper procedures. So then we're at investigate or fight. There's a disciple in our space. So that disciple is going to roll these. And the symbols mean the same. Stars mean nothing, but the exclamations means hits on me. I can cause them to re-roll 1 die. And I will, because I've got that, and a blank. I'm going to cause them to re-roll this one. Great. All right, so that's still 2 hits. So I take 2 wounds. 2. Oh, my chair is behind it. I take 2 wounds. Okay. Then end of turn effects. There's no end of turn effects happening. Fire, roll 1 black die if there's fire. Then we check if there's 3 of these. No, it's 2 spaces. It's 2 moves, not 1. It's 2. So there's 3 of them. You advance. All right. This will go into discard. When Aster advances, you gain a yellow sign token. Then we summon a disciple. We can't, but we can summon a cultist at every other gate, because all the disciples are out. Closest gate is this one, so here and here. And let's see what happens if you cannot summon. I'm assuming nothing since the game's already hard, but it is... Let's see. In fact, moves the monster towards you. Finally, the bottom of the card will indicate a gate color and the specific enemy that must be summoned there. If you have the corresponding figure available in reserve, place it on the indicated space. Otherwise, ignore this step. If there are multiple gates and enemies indicated, perform the summoning in order. Okay, so I said ignore it. The game's already hard enough. All right, so there we go. Cool, so that was that. Then this episode hits, which we already know these are all occultists. So we've got 3 of them in space. And that's it. Alright, kid. Time to do some shooty stuff. Let's go. So we're going to attack the cultists in our space. 1, 2, because that could be a success, so you're dead. I will take 1, 2 crazy. I will then shoot. We're going for max crazy here because ooh, we don't want to do that. Oh, for every 2 I'll take a wound. Ooh, Sister Mary's gonna be hurting. Here we go. Shoot him. 1, 2. You're dead. And I get a crazy, which hits this, which lets me upgrade. Instead, you may count any number as successes. You gain 2 when attacking a target not in your space. This skill works if you are within 1 space of a gate. These 2, Marksman or Arcane Mastery. I think I'm going to go Arcane Mastery to make any Elder Sign a success. This triggers... So it says, if there is a Mythos card near this card, play it as if you had just drawn it, otherwise heal all your stress. So each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens takes 1 wound. That would be you. And then summon a cultist. And blue. And then I get to discard it. So that was my first and second. My third is going to be to heal 1, 2, 3 stress. And that's going to end her turn. We're going to draw a card. This gets discarded over here. We're going to draw a card. So every card I draw is a summon. Move all face down. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Move all face down Balgors 1 space towards the starting space. Then turn face up any sorcerers in spaces with face down Balgors. Shuffle all ball. Wait, what? Oh, then turn face down any, then shuffle. Okay. All right. So 1 space towards the starting area. Okay. And that is the first one that's there. I'm still by myself, so discovery. Socialites. I've always said if you want to learn about a culture, spend a night drinking with it. Say, got anything to drink on you? You may claim the sword cane, which says you have 1 free reroll when attacking a target in your space, or if you have the flask or champagne, I don't, I can claim Socialite. While you have him, gain 1 level in Arcane Mastery. We're going to gain the Sword Cane because I don't have that. Gives me another reroll. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I didn't put these ones under properly. There we go, and there we go. Okay. You have the flask, which would have been cool for you to get. That was discovery. End of turn. No effects to trigger. Yeah. Oh, and when the cultist wounded her, if this deals you any wounds, choose either take a yellow sign or summon the cultist. I'll take another yellow sign. Forgot to do that. Okay, so... Ready. We have one more cultist to find. What is happening? Oh. Alright, so let's see. What are we going to do? We got to get these cultists to the waterfront. So let's do what we need to do. You first are going to heal. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to move here. Then you're going to reveal these two. And that's going to end your turn. 3 actions just don't feel like enough. Like I need a 4th. Yeah, so everything is going to be in this space. Everything. What am I doing wrong? What did I do wrong? Alright, I don't know what I'm screwing up. I'm following the rules. The chapter rules. Get all 4 sorcerers face up in the waterfront space. Turn it when the elder advances. I've been doing that. When an effect kills a fit, that hasn't happened. After the ritual is disrupted, which hasn't happened, I can use an action to do that. It says to flip them down. Where is that? Here. Turn over up to 2 face-down Balgor tokens in your space. Keep any sorceress face up and turn back any dancer face down. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. I got nothing. I mean, if I'm playing it wrong, tell me. If I'm screwing up, I'm doing a bad playthrough, I'll stop. Because if I've screwed up this far, I've screwed up the whole gameplay, so I might as well end the stream, but I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. Alright, each hunting horror move 2 spaces towards you, dealing 1 wound to any investigators in spaces they enter. And then summon a hunting horror. One, 2, 1. Well, now I'm doubting myself like I fucked up this playthrough and I don't know what I did. Let's see. A hunting horror hasn't attacked me. I did lose the additional sanity. Well, I re-rolled the dice, which was enough to kill it. So I didn't lose any sanity. I can do 2 actions of the same at the time. I've been taking 3 actions. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so let's find this other third cultist and get out of here. So let's run a move here. Interrogate. Turn over up to 2 face down Balgor tokens in your space. I did. Keep any sorceress face up. There's none. And turn back any dancers face down. Okay. Then I'll move. Move up to 3 spaces so I don't have to move 3. Enemies follow you if you are in a space with them. I'm taking it by the numbers because if I'm screwing up, this isn't fun for anybody. Then we'll draw. So do 3 actions. Draw a Mythos card. I'm in fold out mode. Okay. Keep Elder One summoning symbol visible and resolve the special effects. The nearest deep one moves 2 spaces towards you, then kills a face down Balgor in its space, your choice. The nearest deep one. Okay. So the nearest deep one to you is this guy. He will move 2 spaces towards you. 1, 2. Then kills a face down ball goer in its space. Okay. Does anything happen when a ball goer dies? When an effect kills a face down ball goer, turn it face up. If it is a dancer, discard it. If it is a sorcerer, keep it face up. Okay. Then summon a deep one at red. That is the third. Investigate or fight. If in a safe space, draw a discover card. Okay. There's a bunch of secret tunnels here. She's holding a sturdy metal serving tray. You may take 1 stress to claim the waitress or take the tray. You may move between spaces with gates as if they were adjacent. Or you may gain 1 for your reroll. I will take a stress to gain the waitress. Take 1 stress to gain the waitress. 1 stress. Waitress. End of turn effects. Check the Mythos discard pile if there are 3 Elder Ones advance. 1, 2, 3. Advance the Elder One 1 space. Apply Elder One and episode card effects. Elder One. These are all cultists, so I don't have to shuffle them, but if it'll make you feel better. Do this at the nearest gate to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. So here. And the cultist, I only have 1 left to summon here. I'll summon him over here. All the cultists are out. I am out of cultists. Okay. So, reshuffle. Cultists. I was screwing up. See? This is what happens when I start reading. Then reshuffle the Mythos deck. After that happens, we reshuffle this, which I haven't been doing. Not like it matters. Okay. Check Elder One's summoning. If a red space is reached or the ritual is disrupted, move the stage 1 card to the side and resolve the stage 2 reveal effects, summoning the Elder One. We hit red. Check Elder One's summoning. I'm just going to keep doing this because I'm screwing crap up. I'm in full, like, I'm screwing up mode. Advance the Elder One along the summoning track. If the Elder One is already on the board, move the progression token along the track. The revealed Elder One stage cards and the episode card will tell you what to do with the Elder One advances. Resolve the Elder One effect. It doesn't matter whether it's the Elder One's figures on the progression track or not. After the Elder One advances, all the discarded Mythos cards are shuffled back into the deck. Check the Elder One summoning. The Elder One is summoned if the Elder One entered the first red space on the track. Okay, which it was. Or the ritual was disrupted. When the Elder One is summoned to our world, move the stage 1 card to the side, revealing the stage 2 card underneath. Resolve its reveal effect, which will signify where the Elder One will be summoned. The stage 1 card remains in play until the end of the game. So you come off. This comes off. This says, when revealed, summon Haster into your space, then summon one Haster disciple at the nearest gate. So Haster goes here. Monsters and cultists gain 1 green die when attacking if their target has 2 or more yellow sign tokens. So it advanced, right? So when it advanced, I would gain a yellow sign. I did the summon. Oh, this sits here. And this is here. Okay. Alright, so that is that. Okay, so the goof that I made was every single time it did that, I should have reshuffled. Okay, so that was an error. Alright, so that is the end of his turn. So then it is the kid's turn. So what do I have to do now? Just attack him? He's summoned, so do I just go on the attack? I think so. Let's read. I think now that it's summoned, I can just attack it. Right? Episode's attack. He's invincible until you break the ritual. Then I've lost this game. When the Elder One is summoned to our world, move the stage to place the progression token on the summoning track. Use progression token. As Elder One progresses through stages, there may be end of turn effects visible on the stage cards. Resolve all effects on stage 1. The turn is now over. I'm trying to see where it says he's immune, that's all. I I know. I'm sorry. I'm spiraling and it's hard to recover. So I'm trying to recover. This card has Elder Summoning Shell at the top, which is I'm just trying to see where it says that he's immune once he's summoned. Target a single enemy in your space and make a roll. Each success roll causes 1 wound to the target. Place wounds. I'm just trying to see where it says that he's immune. I'm just looking up because otherwise there's no way I can beat this. There's no freaking way. I guess you're just supposed to run really fast. Elder One Summoning. Elder One Summoning. Check the Elder One Summoning. The Elder One Summon. The Elder One summoned if the Elder One card entered in the right space. At the end of Sister Beth's turn, there are 4 cards in the discard pile. 3 of them summoned. The Elder One advances, triggering the corresponding effects. Beth players move the Elder One on the track. It has been removed from the space command. Beth player replaces the Elder One figure with the progression token. Since the Elder One is now in our world, Beth player reveals stage 2 and performs its reveal effect. Finally, she shuffles the 4 Mythos cards from the discard pile into the Mythos deck to reset. When the Elder One is summoned into our world, move the stage 1 card to the side, revealing stage 2 card underneath. Resolve its revealed effect, which will specify where the Elder One will be summoned. The stage 1 effect remains. Place a progression token on the summoning track of the previous... Yeah, no say. Fighting the Elder One. Here we go. Once the Elder One is summoned to the board, it acts like any enemy. Okay, first let's read Disrupting the Ritual. Each investigator describes the task the investigator. Each episode describes the task the investigator must accomplish in order to disrupt the cultist ritual and make the Elder One mortal, even if only for a short time. The Elder One cannot be attacked or damaged until the ritual is disrupted, though it can attack you if it's on the board. If the investigators disrupt the ritual, the Elder One is summoned at the end of the turn. Once the Elder One is summoned to the board, it acts like any enemy attacking investigators that end their turn in its space. The number and type of dice the Elder One rolls is the total of all dice displayed on all its revealed stage cards. Until the ritual is disrupted, the Elder One cannot be attacked or damaged, even if it's already been summoned to the board by reaching the red space on the summoning track. After the ritual is disrupted, the Elder One can be attacked and damaged like any other enemy. The Elder One has multiple stages with individual healths, which must be defeated one at a time until it is ultimately destroyed. Yeah, right. Okay, so, okay. You have 1 free reroll and attack in. Take 2 stress to turn over 2 ball face. When ushering a ball goer, you may move them 1 additional space, up to 3 total. Okay, so let's shoot this guy. I have a reroll, right? It's in your space. Nope. All right. You. If it deals any wounds, summon a deep one. Okay, nope. So that was 1 action. I will spend the stress to reroll. Actually, before I take that crazy damage, let's reroll you. Let's take another. There we go. So now it's dead. Okay. And I don't take the crazy, so that's one action. I don't have enough time for whatever's gonna happen here. 2, 1, 2, 3. That. I need a fourth action. That's what I need. When ushering Balgor, which I haven't done yet, but I will. But that ends her turn. Draw a Mythos card. So that would be 1, 2. I don't have any Disaster Disciples to summon. So that's that. I will resolve a discovery. The champagne is still cold. Someone has left an unopened vial next to it. You may claim either the champagne or the vial of venom. When attacking, you may discard this card before rolling, gain 3, or you may discard this card to heal all your stress and discard all. Ooh. Let's we're gonna take the vial though. Okay. And then that, so after that, that was the investigate. End of turn effects. None. None. Okay. Next round. You're going to go first. First, we're going to reveal this. 1. There you are. 2, we're going to usher you downstairs. Shoo now. And 3, can I run? Run. Move up to 3. Oh, enemies follow you. Nope, you're going to stay here and die. So you did your job. Okay, so there's the 4. Oh, boy. Oh, that thing is going to follow me when I move. So let's not take him to them. We're just going to accept you're going to die. So let's move. 1, 2. Just move you further away. Okay. End turn. Draw a Mythos card. It's for the good of the people. Alright, so Sister Beth has the peacock, so she will take 1 stress. You don't have anybody. You do have the tiger, and you will take 1 stress. Okay. And you do have an in-scroll condition, so you will take 1 sanity damage. So you take 1 sanity damage because you took a damage because you're already stressed out, and you took a sanity damage because you have the enscrolled, ensorcelled, or whatever it's called, condition. And that's my second. Then the enemy is in the space with you, so they're going to attack you for 3. Any stars? No star condition, so you're going to take 1 damage. Okay. Then that's it. All right. She's got to clear that cultist. It's So she'll go next. She'll attack the cultist. So that's one success. Not in my space, so I can't do that. I can re-roll. That's what I can do. Instead, you may count any number of Elder Signs as successes, so that will be 2 successes, which kills this one. I gain 1 tentacle for the advance. That's my first. You may take 2 stress to turn over up to 2. That's turn over. This is going to be to Usher, which is probably what I'm going to... Ugh. This is hard. This is hard less than 4 players. What are you going to do? Let's usher one of you here as my 3rd action. And that'll be it. 1 shoot. Oh wait, that's my 2nd action, because I was 1 to shoot, 2 to usher. Three to usher. 3 to usher. And that'll be it. Draw a Mythos card. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign takes 1 wound, and then summon a cultist. Amount of cultists. So you will take a wound, and that's it. And this goes here. Then discovery. Gun case. Should be able to smash it open. You may take 1 wound to claim the handgun. Before attacking, you may choose to gain 2. If you do, move all face-down ball goers from your space to an adjacent space. Oh, this can be helpful. Yes. This can be super helpful. Okay. I can just start moving them. I'm going to move all of them to the waterfront. So we found all 4. She is going to handgun people to death, which will move everyone. And it should move all the ball goers straight to the waterfront. That is helpful. All right, anything else happening? No. Okay, so finally, your turn. You are going to... you may bring 1 Balgor token, whether face down, dancer, or sorcerer, with you when you're leaving a space. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 with the peacock for my first move. My second move, 1, 2, and then my third move, pulling this one over here. And that's my 3. Not bad. Not a bad turn. All right. So I'm going to handgun all of them to the beachfront. Mythos card. Shuffle all the discarded Balgor tokens and place them face down in the ballroom. Then move all face down. Okay. Let's take this one step at a time. There's only 1. Shuffle. and put them face down in the ballroom. Okay. Then move all face down ball goers one space towards the ballroom. You suck! Oh, this just became difficult. Then turn face down any sorcerers in your space. Oh, wait. Then turn face down any sorcerers in your space with ball goers and shuffle them. Oh, no! No! Oh, in your space. You're right. In your space. Yep. So, doop. We still had the two that were here. In your space. There was none in her space, so she's okay. However, it's the third elder sign. So, but she gets a discovery before we deal with that. Gorilla. Take 2 stress, take the gorilla. Rar. Okay, so rar it will be for 2 stress. So for 2 stress, do that. End of turn effects. There are 3. Let us advance. We'll reshuffle these. I gain another yellow sign. And then summon this in the gate closest to me, which is this one. Then, when the elder sign advances, turn any face-up sorcerers face down, and shuffle them. So this was happening anyway. And there was none face up here. It just any face up gets shuffled. Okay. That happened. That was it. You're gonna go last. 1. Move. I'm 1 space away from there, so I'm going to use the handgun. Before attacking, you may choose to gain 2, which I will. If you do, all face down ball goers from your space to an adjacent space. I'm shoving them, all of them, into this air, down to the thingy. Here we go. Any arcane mastery, and you may count any as a success. 1, 2, 3, plus a crazy. So that is enough to kill you, because we can't target more than 1 unless we have what we need. All right. We're gonna usher everybody down. I need to call. Oh, you are close. Ooh, you are close. Move. So it's move, shoot. Yeah, it was move, shoot, move. So next turn, she's going to go first again, and she is going to shoot that guy, which will cause them to scatter that way. And then she's going to start shooting at them, causing them all scatter. So let's go ahead and do this. This is gonna be incredible. All right. The yellow sign. If you're in the same space as Haster or a Haster disciple, take 2 stress. For each stress you cannot take a wound. I'm not. If you're not in the space with same space, gain a yellow sign token. Okay, so she'll gain a yellow sign token. And this will replace this here. And then a discovery. The handgun is clutch for this game, because then I'll just walk upstairs and just start shooting like mad. Hooded snake that produces a potent venom. You may take 2 stress to claim the king cobra. I cannot, so I become an ensorcelled. I gain that condition, which I'll put right here. Okay. Then any effects that happen, no. And that's the end of your turn. Why don't you have a handgun? I need that cultist to stay alive. So what do we need to do? We're going to usher you in here. Because we're all going to start moving through that area. Everybody's coming with me. Then we'll heal 1, 2, 3. And we'll heal 1. That'll end your turn. The nearest Haster disciple moves 2 spaces towards you and then summon a Haster disciple, which we don't have. But it's the first. 1, 2, which is unfortunate, because then they attack us. And it says monsters and cultists gain a green when attacking if that target has 2 or more yes. So you're going to be rolling 4 of these towards Sister Mary. One damage, and I have to take a yellow sign token. Okay. Can't summon any one of those. All good, all good. I don't know what you gonna do. You just gonna, you know what? Let's just seal your fate, shall we? So you're gonna move here, bring him along. Then you're going to attack. Yeah. So you're just gonna roll your 3. Oh wait, it says when you run, you may move 1 additional space. So that's 1, 2, 3. I'm taking them all the way to the gate. Everybody's going to the gate. We know he's going to die. Let's just make it a thing. I can attack multiple targets, but I can move between gates. So let's do. Am I rolling this? Oh, the tiger. All right. So let's attack the hunting horror. Oh, I have to straight up kill that or that'll be bad. Let's do it. So that is 1 crazy and 1 damage. If the hunting horror survives the attacker loses 1 additional sanity. So that's my second action. And then my third action. Four. Wow. Insta kill. So we killed the hunting horror. And that ends my turn. Let's let the fun begin, shall we? So. Here we go. So at the end of the turn, we have to draw a Mythos card. The nearest hunting horror moves 2 spaces towards you, then we'll summon a deep one on a hunting horror. Alright, so 1, 2. So a deep one in red, a hunting horror in blue. I just killed this thing. All right. So Haster's going to roll his 3. That's 1 damage. Then the hunting horror is going to roll its 3. That's 2 damage, and I'm dead. You're dead. So let's see what happens when you die. We knew he was going to die. Yeah, we knew he was gonna die, but I think he's just dead. I don't think like it's like trigger a bam 30 times or something. Death of an investigator, 18. When an investigator is killed or consumed by madness, the game is immediately lost if the Elder One is still on the summoning track. If, however, the Elder One has already been summoned to the board, the other investigators may continue playing and try to win the game. First, discard all discovery cards and tokens that investigator had. Discard. Okay. If the investigator died during their turn, skip all the following phases except for the check the Mythos discard pile. There's only 2. The Elder One advances and its effects are applied. All right, so if there are 3, okay, so it says if there are 3 Elder One symbols, the Elder One advances and applies. If it's needed to determine position of the dead investigator, use the space where they died. From now on, that player's turn is skipped entirely. Okay. Well, you had a good run, buddy, but you got all that away. But that ends your turn. We skip everything except for checking for this. All right, so then it is new turn. Well, she's going to go first. And she's going to fire off that shotgun. So let's get all of you to come. Come on, move it. Everybody's going with me. Yep. Fire shots. Shots fired. Shots fired. That's 1, 2. Dead. So it says, before attacking, if you do, move all face down from your space to adjacent. So that's my first action. Second action. Oh, we're going to make this a party. I'm not done yet. Third action. We're going to usher them to the waterfront by shooting at this cultist. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. So that'll do. I'll take that. That'll kill you. Everybody is moving. Here. And as a third action, everybody's where they need to be. We just need to start revealing people. But that was the third action. Just want to check if I missed anything. You hit here, which draws this. If you are in the same space as a Haster Disciple, take 2 stress. If you are not, gain a yellow sign. Discard. Then I gain a blue die and I upgrade. I am within one space of a gate, so if you summon anybody, they're going to take some pain. Oh, wait. Nope, let's do this. Marksman. Then we draw a card. Come on! No! What are you... What? Okay, this game doesn't want me to win. Here we go. 1. Let's move all these cultists. 1 space towards me. You. Okay, then what? In each space that has at least one cultist. Okay, so we're okay. We're okay. They don't kill anybody. All right. But this goes here. All right, so then the cultists are going to attack me. And they're going to roll first cultist. 1. Second cultist. 1, 2, because I roll really well when I don't need to. So I did the mythos, I did the fight. Ooh, they should have rolled an extra each. Nothing. Nothing. Okay, that's it. And there's only 2 in here. So then, Sister Mary, I need you to get to work. 1. Start fighting. So I gain a green. 3 blacks. Let's do it. 1, 2. Dead. And then I gain 2. 1, 2. Then let's do it again. That'll do. Now we just need to get in there and start revealing people. So that'll end our turn. So next up is to draw this. Okay, so they're going to move 1 space towards me, then they'll attack me, then we'll summon 1. Okay, so you 2 will move here. You will move here. And then we'll summon you on blue. And you will attack me for 3. Cock die. So 1 damage. I'm gonna have you re-roll that. Huh, no damage. Okay, so that does that. How's that? That was the attack. Then end of turn effect. This triggers. That moves. Reshuffle this. Face down stuff, which we don't need to do. I gain a yellow sign. And then I summon 1 here. 1 here. I don't have another disciple to summon. All right, I'm going to have to sleeve these cards because I'm going to touch those a lot. Okay. So we're 1 space away from losing this game. But we're close. We're close. This is kind of a YOLO moment, isn't it? Move, reveal, reveal. I think so. And let the kid deal with the rest. Let the kid deal with the rest. We're sacrificing it all for the kid. So we're going to move. Mary's going to go first. We're going to move. Then we're going to interrogate. 1, 2. Dang it. Interrogate again. 1, 2. All right, so we got 2. Let's see what happens. So that's the end of her. I'm going to discard this card to heal 2 stress and 2 wounds because I'm going to die. So let's prep for it. The gorilla can take some damage, and so can the peacock. So let's first see what the Mythos has to offer. So I'm going to take 2 stress. And I'm not ensorcelled, so just 2 stress. Okay. Lots of dice to roll. Here we go. We've got a cultist that will roll 4 dice. Or a disciple, sorry. We're going to have you re-roll this one. I said re-roll it. So that's 2. I'm going to put 2 on the gorilla. Then the deep ones are going to roll 2 greens and 1 black, and I got to do it 4 times. 1. 1 on the gorilla. It dies. 2. Whoo! 1 on the peacock. It dies, and then I take 2. Stop rolling like that. 3. 2. And a crazy. Which, take 1 stress for each wound you have. If you have no wounds, heal all your stress. Alright, so the stress turned to wounds if I can't take any more stress. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll re-roll. There's yep, I'll re-roll. That might be able to save me, but I want to see about stress. Stress is used to try and push situations in your favor. You may always increase your stress to re-roll 1 die you just rolled. Many discovery cards also have generally, the only consequence of being at maximum stress is you can't take more stress, though some effects may deal wounds instead. Okay, so nothing says that it does. I do get a reroll. Okay, so that would have been 1 less for that one. And then this one. Yep. All right. Here we go. 1. I'll re-roll it. 1. Okay. That was 4. She lived. She lived. No other effects going down. Oh, when I took a wound from one of them, a deep one would be summoned. And I did that twice. 2 deep ones in the space. I get to upgrade. I'll do toughness. Let's do high strung. That seems fun. Okay, we got to find the other 2 cultists. The kid's got to find the other 2 cultists. And if the kid moves in that space, the kid's going to die. So what are we going to do? I wish I can attack more than 1 target. I can't. That'd been perfect. I should have given Mary the handgun. Actually, instead of that, I will do this, because we can try to clear some stuff out. Heading for a penny, right? Let's just reduce. Let's reduce this. Let's attack. We're gonna let's handgun. So I'm rolling this. Sadly, I can only attack one target. Let's do the cultist. And then I get 2 more for attacking not in my space. That'll do. That's 1. Gonna do it again. 2. Then we're gonna do it again. Man, if I could split that damage. I could probably clear that area. That's 3. You're done. They're not going to attack Mary. They're just going to attack you. The nearest house disciple moves 2 space and then summon 1 at the red. I just killed that one. So 1, 2. There's the other one. Nothing's in my space, so I gain a discovery. Oh, and this is the second. Suit of armor. Or you may discard this card before you are attacked. Prevent all attacks against you this turn. Yes, please. That is perfect for, and that doesn't take any stress. And nothing else crazy is happening. Boinka. Okay. Here we go. 1. Reveal. Reveal. Nope. Nope. Then do it again. Reveal. Damn it. Reveal. Okay. Crap. Alright, this is game over. Pretty much. Then we'll summon a cultist in the blue. And both of you will... Mary's dead. And you take 1. Awesome. So that occurred. I'm going to do the suit of armor to not take any damage this turn, so they're not going to do anything. You may discard this card before you are attacked. Prevent all attacks against you this turn. So it prevents all attacks. No attacks happening. And let's see if we can at least complete the stinking ritual. So on her turn, first action. 1, 2. Second action. 1. Look at that. We completed the ritual. Third action. Cry in a corner. Third action, because I'm going to die, I was saving this big boom for him, but I can't walk through gates. I wish I could. He could, but I can't. Easy. They're all coming with me, so I can't really do anything. So let's go out with a bang, shall we? 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the Vial of Venom. 1, 2 for the handgun. And then gain 2 more. Oh, not in our space. Nope, I don't gain that. So then this is all I'm rolling. And that's it. Hey, Robin, what's going on? And that's it. That's my turn. Let's walk this to its inevitable demise. Yep, there we go. Summon a Haster Disciple in blue. 1 space, 1 space. And then this procs for these 3. But we've already completed the ritual, so that doesn't really matter. But so they're all gonna attack me. Alright. Can I survive 4 rounds of... Ugh. So this is 3 attacks. Oh wait, they get 1 more, right? So let's do an attack at a time. I can't stop that. So I'm dead. Game. That is game. That is game. I at least completed the ritual. Jeez. Then I had to fight this bastard. 12 health, 12 damage. At the end of each turn, you gain a yellow sign. And then at the end of each turn, roll a black die for each yellow sign token you have. Take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity for each tentacle rolled. So I have to beat him, what, 36 times? 36 damage? 36 times. 36 damage. Cool. I still love this game, but it is hard. First things first, I think, what would I do differently? I probably dawdled a little. I didn't know what to do, right? So I kind of dawdled a little. Now that I do know, for 1, 2, 3 turns, don't care about cultists. Just run in, find everybody, push, push, push. If you find the handgun, you just move everybody you can. Just run around shooting the handgun off, getting everybody out. The next big one was the peacock, which means that if you discover any of them, you can just, they move with you. And yeah, those 2 were the helpers. So basically, the trick is, if you play this scenario, the trick is, for the first 3 rounds, do not care about any cultists on the board. Just run around, find them, and push them as much as you can to that back area. On lower player counts, I would be curious if anyone's played this scenario on like 1 to 2 player. This seems hard on that mode, but maybe I'm wrong. But it seems like it would be more difficult the less players you have. To me, 5 players seems like what you... you played it 2 player, Yogi, and you were fine? You didn't have an issue? To me, 5 player seems the optimal purchase for this, only because you get to move a lot. However, you would trigger this a lot faster with 5. So maybe 4 player? Really? Yikes. Well, I suck. If it's one of the easiest ones in the game, then I'm awful at it. Find the handgun, start just shooting stuff to push people away. That's probably what I think first. Get them all to the wharf like I did. And then just start going down there, flip, 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 flip. And then get to, get Haster, or whoever the great old one is that you're going to fight. Then get to them and just start burning them down. I think I found the second scenario a little bit easier. I was able to at least do damage, get to damage that one. Yeah, the monsters don't swarm you, they just kind of hang around. But in his deck, just to show how far he pushes, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So only 4 cards in this deck aren't Elder Signs. So it could be that he wasn't the best one for this scenario either. I probably made it hard because I used him. I didn't know. And people who are playing probably, who haven't played the scenario probably wouldn't know. So probably don't use Haster for this one. That might be a lifesaver. Maybe Cthulhu might be a good one for this one. If you just have the base game. Cthulhu might be a good one for this game and not Haster. I think that might be what you need. I burned through the Discovery deck pretty decently, though. I only had 2 cards left. Which, that's a new one for me. I usually don't burn through the entire Discovery deck. But so far, it's not too bad. I really, really love that all this stuff is contained in these boxes. My wish is that I saw it on Etsy, that there is a someone who designs organizers for these boxes, like to go in the boxes. Let me see if I can find it. I'll pull up this. I'm always on here looking for ways to intelligently organize my game. But there's Lugu Shop, the one that's there. There's some other ones, but for me, this one, the board's just too big. The board's big. I prefer this one. No, that's not it. Where is it? I saw it. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. It's expensive. I'm not thrilled. But you get it for the season. So season 1, but all of season 1 is $60 US, which is kind of expensive. But here are the inserts per episode. So each episode box has a tailored set of inserts that I was looking at, and see how it fits inside the box. This, I think, is a grand idea. And so they have one for the 6 episodes of season 1 that's on here that fits everything in it. My only issue with this, and they have it for this as well. So even the main characters, they have a fit tray here. You can put the fire tokens, the health tokens, and the extras, and that fits in that slot. So they do have that for all of season 1. They have stuff for token holding, so it's not too crazy. And as you can see here, how they fit everything else in. So I think it's cool. I think that's a bit much, especially seeing, oh, shipping's free now. But I think this one's a little expensive for season 2. If you want to go all in, which means they have it for the Unspeakable box, season 2, and season 1, it's $130 US. It's just a lot. I think that's it. I think that's the thing that gets me. But if you're looking to organize it, this is a really great idea. It's just expensive. Right. I bought the Lugu Shop ones a while back when I had more discretionary income. So I was able to do that. But I would love to get these. I think this is a smart idea to organize them within the game. I think these are really, really good. And as you can see, people really like them. Yeah. I would have hoped that this person would sell the STLs, but we can check. Yeah, no, they're not. Yeah, they're not. They're not selling the STLs. They're just, or is that what the STLs are? Is the 24 plus the STLs? No, that's just the component box ones. That's it. So yeah, I think if they sold the STL, I probably would get it and then go to like a makerspace and just pay to get that printed. But everybody seems to like what they have. It might be something that would be good for you to mess with. But when I saw that, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. I like what they did here. However, good lord. And then everything Cthulhu, so you gotta do this. You gotta get your search skills on. Anyway, but yeah, this is for 4. Yeah, so the listing, this is the reason why I got this. So this is 60 USD without the dice tray, and it's for 5 dashboards. Right? So 60 USD for 5 dashboards. Not bad. I don't think that's a bad price, personally, for what you get. This is the box. If you get the dice tray, this is what you get. So, and I have this, which I think is cool. So you'll see like, and the dashboards fit in the dice tray. But that's what you get on it, which looks pretty cool. And then you roll some dice, and it looks good. It looks like a book, which is cool. And let's see. Yeah, it fits there. Does this show? He doesn't show it, does he? Yeah, he doesn't show it. But that's the dice tray if you choose to get it. But he also has Oathsworn. It's on here. So Oathsworn inserts an Oathsworn dashboard if you play Oathsworn. So you'll get a dashboard for Oathsworn for people who are interested. I just like digging up the creators who do functional bling. I think I'm not being paid for this in any way, shape, or form. I just like when they do functional bling. So anyway, they have that. And Settlers, and then if you have Street Masters, this is like this massive Street Master insert that holds all the things. So there you go. Probably need more. Yeah, look at probably check out if you message them. They're really good at responding. So maybe they might do Lord of the Rings stuff. But this is what they've got so far, and I know I've gotten this one and I love it. So we'll see. But there they go. Lugu Shop on Etsy for you to check out if you are interested. I think they do good work. Because I want to continue playing this, but once I do, I know that at the next Game of Palooza I had asked Steve to print out something for me, so that'll contain the stuff that you put in here. Let me see if I can find those for people who care. If you care, hang around. If you don't, I love you. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Let me see if I can find it. Reddit. Cthulhu Death May Die. Holders. Let's see if I can find it. No, that's cool bling. I'll just put a link to it in the description so you don't have to worry about it. But basically, it's a zip file that has all the STLs for you to print out, and it's the bases that fit these. It's all the sizes, and they tell you how much you need. And then once you put it in the base, there's like an attached piece that holds dice, and that's what you can use for their health tracker. That is useful bling. So I'm asking Steve if he could print one for me. Anyway, I'll put a link to that in the description later for you to check out. That one is free for, I think it's on BGG actually. I'll put it in the description. Anyway, let's go back up to the top. Yeah, so sorry if I made some horrible mistakes there in the playthrough. I was trying to, when I mess up a playthrough, I get kind of in my head and I'm like, oh crap, I screwed up. Is it bad enough that I should end the stream now because anyone watching this later is going to look at this and either say this is crap or play it all wrong because it's crap. So I was like, so then I started spiraling on, okay, well, should I just call this episode? What did I do wrong? Is there any way to shift what I did wrong? And I just kind of started spiraling from there of just continually going down. You watched the full on stream, which I'll probably chide myself for later. Let's see. Yeah, I probably need to timestamp this and do a rules error thing where I was like, nope, I'm supposed to reshuffle at this point and see where it goes. Anyway, let me let y'all go for the rest of your Sunday, and so you can enjoy the rest of your Easter for those who celebrate Easter. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining. What is coming up next? Tuesday. I don't know what I'm gonna play yet. Thursday, Aeon's End Legacy continue. Oh no, I can't play that with Pac-Man. He's out this Thursday, so I'll play something else. Friday, it's supposed to be Steve and I playing Creel Manor. So we'll be playing that on Tabletop Simulator. And then Sunday, I think this Sunday we're going to be back to Arkham Horror with Kate and Cynthia. I believe that's this Sunday, so we'll see. But I think that's going to be it. I need to figure out what I'm going to play, and I need to get my head straight. So thanks everybody for joining. I really appreciate. Primal hasn't arrived yet. So that was one thing I wanted to address. So in co-op chat yesterday, one of the things I made mention to was that when I was waiting on Mythwind, it took so long that I ended up culling it. It wasn't. I think some people got the wrong idea. The idea was, and I'm just kind of looking down as I'm thinking. The idea was the idea that they took was, oh, Derek's all about YouTube numbers and he's gonna number chase and he doesn't enjoy playing games and it's not fun. And I'm like, this wasn't what I was saying. So I don't care about YouTube numbers. If you doubt it, you could just check. There are people who with numbers higher than mine that do a lot of things that I will never do on this channel. So I don't care if I don't get numbers. I would love for you all. I want you all to come to this channel, watch a playthrough of this game, and enjoy the playthrough because we're playing together. Because I also said in there, I think I would probably play less if I didn't stream, only because as a extroverted person, it feels like people are here, so I want to play more because I want to get back to you. I want to get back to us hanging out and playing a game. That's the reason why I stream. Because I want to hang out with you all and play a game and have a good time. I don't care about numbers. If my videos got 0 likes or all thumbs downs, I don't care, because Yogi, Mark, Greg, Stacy, Jess, Cynthia, Kate, I could keep running up, Steve, Kim, I could keep running off names of people who come in this chat and say that, and just come to hang out, give me a hard time, and we laugh, and then we play games. That's why I'm here. So it doesn't matter if I don't have the numbers. What my point of me saying that was if I'm anticipating a game and I'm like, okay, when it arrives on this day, I'm going to make space and play this game, and then it doesn't arrive, and then it doesn't arrive, then it doesn't arrive. I don't want to not play games because it hasn't arrived. Instead, I'm going to move on to something else. I'm going to play Nemesis. I'm going to play Explored. I'll play Eldritch Horror, Cthulhu Death May Die. And if I'm in a campaign like Aeon's End Legacy and then the game arrives, I'm not going to stop Aeon's End Legacy because that game decided to show up. Instead, it's going to go on the shelf, and when I get to it, I get to it. What ends up happening, like with Mythwind, was I was waiting a long time for that, and it wasn't arriving, and it wasn't arriving, that I moved on to 3 other games. So when it came in, I was like, well, Steve is covering this on his channel. It looks amazing, and I will play this game when I'm over at Steve's house. I don't need it. So I called it. I sold it. And that's the reason why I say, like, if it comes in and it doesn't mate, I'm not going to hold up my life for Primal. I'm going to play other games. And if it shows up, it'll go on the shelf. I will keep playing the games I'm playing when I'm done. If I don't feel like playing it, and I'm like, it took too long, the excitement is gone for me, I will get rid of it. That's what I meant. Not, I only play games for numbers and not for fun. Ugh. Anyway. Didn't you say you got the... yes, I did. I do have the Marvel Champions Age of Apocalypse box. So I do have that. And I plan to get back to Marvel Champions to do my Zero to Hero work. That one got paused because I think I just wanted to play another game and see how it was, and people weren't clamoring for Marvel Champions. I started playing it, and as I was coming through, it was like, hey, when are you going to play X? When are you going to play this? And no one was saying Marvel Champions, so I was like, all right, well, we're playing together, and nobody wants to play. I'm not going to alpha game this, so I moved on to another game. All right, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Hopefully that clarified things on why I said what I said. And there's no miscommunication about I'm a number chaser or I don't play games for fun. Anyway, have a good Easter Sunday for those who celebrate. If not, you have a good Sunday as well. It doesn't matter. Just know I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.